Yeah, live on YouTube, Twitter,
Yeah.
and now we're going live on Facebook. In 3, 2,
Something like that.
something like that.
Mm.
What's going on, guys? I am back. Inside of BA's Rumor is back. It's been a while, and I'm here, of course, to always give you the rumors every Monday before Raw and SmackDown go live. If you don't know who I am, of course, the glasses say it. I am Inside of BA. Alongside me this week, my co-host, Macho Man Matty Savage. For anyone new, of course, that doesn't know what I do, you've been missing out. I pretty much give you the rumors, like I said, every Monday between 6 and 7 o'clock, whenever I can. But take everything I say with a grain of salt. But for anybody that doesn't know what we do, we have the People's Podcast. We have all our social media, Instagram. We pretty much tweet during Raw, SmackDown, and any pay-per-views. So, Maddie, why don't you hit him with that social media so they know where to follow us?
For sure. It's in the description of our post. We are live right now on Facebook, on Twitter, and on YouTube, of course. I know BA always usually has the Facebook up, and he's usually reading off the comments. We love when people are socializing with us, dropping their thoughts on whatever we talk about, whether it be the rumor mill, whether it be the pay-per-view predictions, which we might talk a little bit about last night's Elimination Chamber pay-per-view.
We'll touch base a little bit on it,
but I'm not gonna get too off topic. But yeah, I'll be watching over on Twitter, see if anybody hits us up on that.
Yep.
And as always, a special shout out, My Fantasy Sports Talk. The support's always there from them, and we greatly appreciate that. And it's been a while, BA. I think you got to bring the WWE universe back up to speed.
I think we're in for a nice, shocking main event top rumor that I'm going to call out. It's basically there might be some surprises tonight on Monday Night Raw. That's going to end the show, so I will not start. But there's some top rumors. Undertaker, is he finally retired? Dean Ambrose, his original plans and all that. Batista, and if is either AEW or WWE bound. Those are the top rumors. And of course, before I say the top rumors, I just like to talk about some quick rumors called rapid rumors.
Yes.
But before we talk about rapid rumors, I think we should touch a little bit based on last night, Elimination Chamber. I put a poll up. Poll is still going. Comments coming in right now. Sharon, hey, love you. Hey, thank you. Too sweet for the love right there. Sharon saying, love you guys. You're awesome. You're doing very well. It's been a while since I've been live, but I'm finally recovered from Jamaica. And but again, People's Podcast was last week. We also put up the Google Docs predictions contest, and
I do have the results on that.
You do have the results on that. Okay, so we'll touch base on that. We'll talk about Chamber first. But so my judgment on the Elimination Chamber was garbage last night. That's what I'm thinking. Like, what did you think about the Chamber?
I mean, overall, I'm definitely gonna say it was very subpar.
Very subpar, right?
I wasn't too impressed. I'd probably give it like a C.
That's
average.
I was definitely saying C. On Twitter right now, the poll's still going. It's some people are right now 53%, I believe, has it going for a B right now. So we'll see what's going on. Well, how that's going to end. I think there's one more day left on that poll. But it's just it literally felt like I was watching Raw. Like when everything was happening after the tag titles and then you got The Miz losing whatever. Then you had Braun Strowman in that Corbin match, and I literally felt like I was watching Monday Night Raw. I don't know the direction that they're trying to, what they're trying to do, but then I'm so over the whole Strowman Corbin. Finn Balor pinning Leo was kind of like,
I don't know why I didn't see that one coming.
I saw it coming, but I was like, there's no way they're gonna do it. And they did it. So Finn Balor is your new Intercontinental champion, I should say, and new champs Usos, which is a shocker after what happened with Jimmy.
You threaten AEW and you get handed titles. I'm telling you,
that's what happened. That Revival and Usos are now your championship holders. And then what else happened? You have newly crowned women's tag team champions. That was expected. Tuquan just said Kofi Kingston had another great performance.
Yes,
I think he should have won, but I definitely see why they didn't give it to him, just because it's Daniel Bryan going into WrestleMania.
I will say one thing though. I mean, WWE did a great job making us really think that he was going to pull off this miracle.
Yeah.
You know,
right.
Would have been it would have made the pay-per-view and better. I mean, it kind of seemed flat towards the end. Obviously, it was entertaining because it was like maybe Kofi's gonna finally do this, like he's gonna win the title.
Yeah.
And then he lost, and then you close out the show with just a new day and.
I'm glad that Sharon just said this. What did you guys think about the man last night? So I totally forgot about Ronda Rousey's match because I think they totally forgot how to book one. Because a minute and 30 seconds?
Minute 40.
That is
like
a disgrace and such a slap in the face to Ruby Riott.
Yes.
Alicia Fox, I've been reading it all over the internet this morning. Alicia Fox had a longer match with Ronda Rousey than Ruby Riott. And Ruby Riott is a lot better than Alicia Fox. Okay, I know like that match with Alexa Bliss like way months ago in the summer was like a squash match, but like last night was completely like they were already like you said on Monday Night Raw, they were already looking forward to the main event, not giving any love to this match that was pointless just to put that out. I would have rather had an Asuka with the storyline matchup than Ronda Rousey just being on a pay-per-view for the buys, for the people to tune in to see her squash Ruby Riott in a minute and 40 seconds.
Disgraceful.
Very disgraceful. That is the biggest upset of last night, I think, because Ruby Riott deserves more than that. Like I said, you cannot build the Riott Squad to be anything serious or like afraid of, like they always show up and like the Shield would do. They just attack everybody, or they would just destroy back. They don't. It's the Riott Squad. It's what they do. They riot. And Liv Morgan and Sarah Logan, I didn't expect them to win, so that was already given. So once again, they lose. Then you had Ruby Riott get completely squashed. You guys better get your shit together because this is completely garbage. Tuquan says, the man telling heads, don't worry, I'll be a minute. So that going back onto that question, what did you guys think about the man last night? I don't like what they did this past weekend with the whole re-injuring her knee. Charlotte re-injuring her knee at a live event. I think they're really overplaying it, and they're going to kind of like when the man was being the man without any direction, it was better. Now now it kind of just feels like it's being forced. WWE's like they're having their little touch on it of the man, and that's the problem. It's like you can slowly see that they're going to ruin this storyline, like they always do with everything. So
I mean, I made it clear on the People's Podcast this past Thursday that I don't think it's going to be disappointing, the fact that it'll be a triple threat match, but there was no need for it.
There was no need. You had Charlotte versus Asuka too.
So I mean, going back on what did I think about last night? I guess it was all right. I mean, she just whipped people's asses with a crutch, and Ronda kind of stood there and watched it happen.
That was another thing. It's just
like I don't know what she was thinking. Like nothing's going to happen to her. I don't know.
I'll tell you what.
I digress.
She can keep the costume she came out in. I think she looks better in that whatever character she's dressed as, better than like her always fixing her tights in the middle of a matchup, or the weird eye makeup that I don't know what you're doing if you're trying to be like Mike Tyson with the tattoos. Bailey had some Mike Tyson stars on her face. I don't know what's going on last night. A lot of people feeling the love from Mike Tyson, I guess. But hey, that's enough on the chamber. Do you want to reveal the results of the Google Docs predictions right now, or no?
Yeah, I'll just get into it quick. We had a lot of love, a lot of entrants, but no perfect bracket, no perfect score again. A lot of people, from what I looked over, was took the loss on Braun Strowman. I think everyone had him penciled in as a definite win.
It's tough,
including
to go
myself,
against him.
But
it's tough to go against Braun.
Right, and that one was definitely a killer.
Right. So going into now what my show is all about, the rumors, of course, rapid rumors. I have the first one going. It's about some NXT talent. So the WWE has been using Candice, I believe her last name is LeRae. She is the wife of Johnny Gargano. But they've been using her for past WWE live events. If you think about it, it's a kind of good news. It's like a sign that they're grooming Candice for a future call-up. Nothing set in stone, of course, but WWE has the tendency to use their talent, NXT talents, on WWE live events so that they can test the waters, see how they fare in a live crowd outside of their comfortable university crowd. The idea is for her to work house shows as part of the SmackDown Live brand, which I think would be a great fit just because it boosts their women's division because they don't have anything now. now that Charlotte and Becky Lynch focuses on Raw and the Raw Women's title and Ronda Rousey. Speaking of the SmackDown Live Women's Champion, Asuka, like I said, you are nothing, and they're clearly showing they don't care because they're giving you no love, and it's very unfortunate. I don't even think they have an opponent for her yet. The creative is still lost on what they're gonna do for Asuka at WrestleMania. I can see like them doing like they're just gonna throw every single SmackDown Live in a battle royal or a fatal four way, and there you go. That's gonna be a title match, Asuka. Good job.
Hey, it is what it is at this point.
It is what it is. I just can't say it is what it is. But moving on to the next one now. Kurt Angle. That's another thing. Last night, Braun Strowman got his ass handed to him by Bobby Lashley, Baron Corbin, and Drew McIntyre, right?
Mm-hmm.
And let me just shout out two names who could have came down and helped him. Finn Balor, who just won the title, and Kurt Angle. And there you go. That sets up a six-man tag for Fastlane that no one really wants to watch. But like I said, you're probably thinking why he didn't show up. Well, Kurt Angle is in bad shape. If you just look at how he stands, you can tell he's not standing straight.
Yeah.
Those neck surgeries has really taken a toll. Apparently, he's not really moving properly, and he's being compared to how Mick Foley was before he went on DDP yoga. Just like his demeanor and his like physical health, it's not like it used to be, just because of the toll they take on their bodies.
Wear and tear. That's
exactly it. And this might be Kurt Angle's last WrestleMania, if he even has a match at WrestleMania. So really unfortunate. But yeah, like the comments coming in right now. Tuquan, fall away for the women's title. That's what I see happening with Asuka, and everyone will be ready for Asuka because I've been ready and nothing's been happening. So moving on to the Raw side, Kevin might debut on the SmackDown Live. We don't know, but that commercial that they did, that promo with, he was just like a bowler and just missed after he said he was going to hit it. But apparently Kevin Owens will be a babyface upon his return, and that bowling alley promo, it could be a hint at what his future gimmick's going to be, where like he's not really like a fit athlete, and he's just gonna be a Joe Schmo who is going to say he's going to do all this, but it never does it. And he's like a common man,
So he's going to become a comedic act on Raw?
I could see that. And I like, why would you just have that? Like, you have Kevin Owens throwing a bowling ball, and
I don't have a problem with Kevin Owens coming back and being a babyface. Like, I get it, like he went through a big injury, and it's a feel-good thing coming back, being a babyface. But if you're going to ruin his whole character as being like what he was before that, former Universal Champion, great feuds with Sami Zayn and whatever. But if you bring him back and you just put him to just take L after L after L,
I don't think he was going to take L after L. The fact that he's coming back earlier than expected, it was supposed to be after WrestleMania, but now he's said early March.
KO Mania
3 or 4?
4. Yep.
Has he won any of them?
I don't know.
I don't think so.
Somebody have to let us know.
KO Mania is not that strong. But I could tell you, just like, clearly he might have a matchup, and that's why they're returning him. And I don't know. That gimmick might happen, might not. Take it with a grain of salt, as always. Sharon, I just saw your comment. I didn't see the Corbin match who won. So they changed the matchup to a no DQ match like mid last week after we did our picks, I believe. Or
no,
was there no picks? Oh,
it was already announced as no DQ.
Wow, so we really clearly didn't realize that Baron Corbin could have pulled it off with the no DQ stipulation. But Corbin didn't end up because of Bobby Lashley and Braun and Drew McIntyre interfering. So going into now Ronda Rousey, last rapid rumor I have for you. So Total Divas cameras have been following Ronda Rousey around and over the past few weeks, and it's kind of rumored that she might be added to the cast. So that's going to be big ratings for the E! Network, of course, and their Total Divas show that I still don't watch. And I'm being told that Ronda Rousey may have told WWE that she will not resign in 2 years or 3 years when the contract expires if the company decides to bring in Chris Cyborg. Are you afraid of competition, Ronda?
I'd
Is that why
love to hear Timo's thoughts on this one.
I know it's unfortunate Timo does not have Facebook. He does have Twitter though. I wonder if he's watching.
He better be watching.
But like Chris Cyborg, of course, has shown up at the Performance Center and is rumored to eventually sign with WWE. What year that happens, not sure. But you kind of afraid of Cyborg? Is that what's going on here, Rhonda? Because you can't take the heat, so you ran away from UFC. Is that what happened? Because you got 2 straight losses. I can keep going on right now and I'm shitting on Ronda Rousey, but I'm just going to end my rapid rumors on that because now it's time for the top rumors. But
here we go.
Here we go. So first one is The Undertaker finally retired. So as of about a week ago, he doesn't have anything for Nikki just said she's scared. Yeah, Ronda, I think you're scared. But going on to the top rumor, Undertaker is not scheduled for WrestleMania or that Saudi Arabia show after WrestleMania. And it's kind of been hinted at that his contract as an active performer has expired, but he's still technically with the company in whatever, like a Legends contract or something. Of course, he can always return for the Saudi show because the Prince has money and he's going to throw money at Vince. And there you go. There's Undertaker. Just like we had Shawn Michaels return for, was it Crown Jewel, whatever it's called. That disaster of a match, unfortunately, because of Triple H's injury.
Yep.
But it looks like because he's not scheduled to perform at WrestleMania, not scheduled for Saudi, and not scheduled for anything after, it might finally be like he's finally, I think, retired, or he's going to show up randomly out of the blue.
That's too bad. No, it's time. It's time. It's been time. It should have ended. He should have lost his streak against Bray Wyatt. He didn't. It's fine. He lost to Brock. That's fine to push him as the Beast. But when he lost to Roman Reigns and he left the hat and the gloves and the coat in the ring, that should have been it.
Yep.
And it wasn't. Nope. And clearly, it's just looking like it's forced. And don't force any more Undertaker down my throat. Shout out Undertaker for everything you've done in the past, but it's time to put it to rest.
Dango is really liking what you just said. Tuquan just said he's finally making that indie bread. So yes, he is announced for I believe it's called Starcast. It is the Saturday before the All Double or Nothing, whatever it's called.
All In.
No, All In was the first one for AEW.
Yeah. Double or Nothing.
Double or Nothing was the second. So he's not part of AEW, but he is going to be at a live event, like independent-wise, with the Young Bucks being on the show. So, and it's kind of interesting. Don't think he's going to make the jump to AEW. It's completely stupid if he does. But who knows in the world of
Vince McMahon would disown him.
I think Vince McMahon would bury the Undertaker alive. Go check out that match. That was a pretty good match of Survivor Series. Actually, I don't know. Can't remember. But Tuquan just said, so should finish, no losses at Mania. Fuck Brock. I mean,
it is what it is.
It should have been to somebody better than Brock.
It's in the record books.
It's in the record books. But moving on to the next top rumor. Dean Ambrose, his original plan. So we all know the original.
They suck, and they suck. Did I just answer your? Did I just go through your little quick rumor on him? Because I'm sick of it. Like Dean Ambrose had so much potential as a heel, and they dropped the ball hard.
They dropped the ball hard.
And then you're gonna have him come out on Raw last week and tell Seth Rollins, go slay the beast. Get the hell out of here with that crap.
That's the thing. Apparently, there was more to his script to say to Seth Rollins last week, and he just said, "Fuck it."
You know why? Because it's stupid.
Yeah, he literally just.
And he said, "You know what? This is stupid."
Yeah, he's like, "This isn't. I'm just gonna do my own thing," and that's what he did. Just go slay the beast. And yeah, it was kind of awkward ending. But this might be a hint of like a babyface turn, which is weird, kind of like because. They dropped the ball really with that. But of course, remember the original plan where it was supposed to be Dean versus Roman for the title at WrestleMania. Now you got Seth versus Brock. So they've really dropped the ball hard with Dean Ambrose. Tuquan. Seth Rollins about to turn heel. LOL. And now Danny Vittel, they're face to face with Nia. Like all these things they keep doing with Dean Ambrose. Like they're not going to do that in a Jenna match. So. I think I know what they're doing. I mean, it could be a work. He might not be leaving. Who knows? We really don't know.
He supposedly pitched the idea.
Exactly. So we'll see. I mean, ESPN took it and they went with it, saying he's done with the company. And then shocker, oh wow, breaking news. It was going to be my top rumor to end the show, but if you all have the WWE app, it just notified you.
Ooh.
But I will, you know what? I'm just going to get into it, and then I'll say the top rumor. So, breaking news. Tommaso Ciampa, Johnny Gargano, Aleister Black, and Ricochet will all be on Raw tonight. They are in the script. They've all been seen in the area of the Raw site. I'm actually going to read exactly what the app just said.
Oh, my God.
So, breaking news, NXT superstars Aleister Black, Johnny Gargano, Tommaso Ciampa, and Ricochet spotted backstage before Raw.
Ooh.
So, there you go.
Wow.
That was going to be the top rumor to end the show, but WWE really, boom, there it is right there.
How are they going to blow this one?
I don't know. But apparently Raw writers have been told to think outside of the box for tonight's episode of Monday Night Raw.
Yeah, it's WrestleMania season.
It's WrestleMania season, and that's definitely some outside of the box right there. You have 4 of the top superstars from NXT showing up.
So what are you going to have? A tag team impromptu match on Raw or something tonight?
Another halftime heat on Monday Night Raw?
Jesus Christ, they are going to fuck this up.
They really, I think they're going to.
This is going to be awful. I mean, I'm gonna pop. I'm gonna be pumped about them appearing, but man, if they don't mess this one up,
damn, I kind of wish.
Shocking.
I kind of wish W didn't just announce that. I was gonna end the show with that. I would like a big bang, you know.
Yeah, they ruined your show. Maybe we should have started half hour earlier.
Maybe we should start at 6 next time.
Hey, it's whenever you can get on for right now.
Exactly, right? Between 6 and 7, whenever I can make it on the black camera. So, Tuquan, you made a good point. No Dream? ? Where is Velveteen Dream? Why wouldn't he be on Monday?
There's Adam Cole, baby.
Oh. So, I guess this will end the show. It's the last top room I have for you. WWE and Batista. This has been like an ongoing thing of his talks, if he's deep in talks. So, the Animal wants to wrestle, of course. He wants to compete in a matchup. There's been interest from AEW to get him, as well as WE. So they've both been talking to him. Batista actually posted a picture with or Chris Jericho did with Chris Jericho last week. So that was kind of like a whoa. He's talking to like Chris Jericho, who is with AEW. Are they talking about potentially being on AEW? So I could tell you this: there's a news source saying he has rejected AEW's offer and is only interested in wrestling for WWE and most likely at this year's WrestleMania. The original rumor was he was going to face Triple H. We still don't know if that's going to happen because of Triple H's injury. Triple H is a hoss. He comes back he comes back like that. So I can see him going through whatever shoulder injury or what was his, I forgot what injury he had, but it was definitely a gruesome photo. But I don't know. It's going to be interesting to see if he's ready to come back WrestleMania. I wouldn't mind a Batista versus Triple H matchup at WrestleMania.
Sure.
I would look forward to it.
Sure.
I'll be in the crowd. I won't be heckling everybody like I did last year because Roman Reigns isn't on the show.
Noted.
Noted. Yeah, we'll see. I mean, I'm going to try to take it easy. It's MetLife Stadium. It's not like we're in New Orleans and Bourbon Street. It's definitely a different party scene in New York, New Jersey. That's for damn sure. But going into the comments before I go, let's see. Dream's not eye to eye with Vince. Clearly, Dream likes to push the buttons. I think with all like the stuff he puts on his tights and all that. Let's see. Yeah, that's pretty much all the comments. That's it for top. I really wish the Gargano one was the end, but we ended with Batista instead. It is what it is. But that is some breaking news. So the Monday Night Raw will be interesting tonight. It's going to go live in about an hour, and I don't know if they're going to start the show, but I'm excited to see how they're going to screw this up.
What is starting off Monday Night Raw tonight? That's a good question to close out the show.
Wow, yeah.
What's starting it off? Is it going to be another Becky Lynch segment?
Nah.
Seth Rollins making an appearance?
Probably Seth Rollins. Maybe in
NXT.
Actually, I could see Finn Balor showing up.
No way. Finn Balor's not kicking off Monday Night Raw.
What do you guys think? Let us know in the comments.
I don't know. They're thinking outside the box. Maybe Finn Balor will kick off the show.
Exactly.
Maybe the Revival kicks off the show.
Wow.
Shit.
What if the Revival kicks off the show and here you have 4 NXT superstars?
I got it.
Go ahead.
It's the women's tag team champions, Sasha and Bayley, kicking off the show.
And that's right there is the reason why, Tuquan, y'all thought on women's tag titles if I didn't. Oh, yeah, we already talked about it. But yep, that basically the comments are rolling in right now. Sasha and Bailey are going to start the show.
Yeah, for sure.
That's for damn sure.
Yeah, and then Tamina and Nia are gonna come out, and that's gonna be their first like tag team feud.
And there you go. That's Fastlane's matchup.
Here we go. Here it comes. Raw coming in hot, thinking outside the box.
Woo!
Stay tuned. We are going live on Raw in about an hour.
But for me, we're ending the show. If you haven't seen it, just go back on our YouTube. The video we posted there. You can reread everything. But that is the breaking news that I had to end the show with the Gargano and NXT Superstars. Should be interesting how they screwed it up. But as always, take everything I said today with a grain of salt, except for that NXT rumor. That is definitely happening. And yeah, I'm Insider BA.
Macho Man Matty Savage.
We're signing out, and I will see you all next week for another episode of my awesome rumor show. Too sweet.
Here we
Peace.
go.
Good night.
Good night, Irene.